Greetings, this is Doc Ock coming at you live and direct today from Black Facts Headquarters Central here in Kent, Ohio. Coming at you with the best show in the universe on the tubular Black Facts channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad to have you with us tonight as we continue telling the story of Blake, or The Huts of America by Martin R. Delany. Yes, that's right. Blake, or The Huts of America by Martin R. Delany. We've been telling the story for just a few nights, and we're just starting to warm up. We are just starting to warm up. So let's see what we can see tonight. And we'll start off with our quote from Garvey tonight, and then we'll go from there. See just what we've got. As a matter of fact, at no time within the last 500 years can one point to a single instance of the Negro as a race of haters. That's right. So you can talk about hateration all you want, but black folks in general, we are not a race of haters. We don't hate just to be hating. But I will tell you this: even God has some hate in him, because God don't like no ugly. Now, I think maybe we can all agree that maybe that's something that we can hate. God don't like no ugly. And I ain't talking about the way people look. I'm talking about on the inside, okay, and the actions on that you engage in on the outside. So we left off last night. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, we left off last night when Henry was about to be sold, but all of a sudden something or someone intervened, and Henry did not get sold as scheduled. But we don't know exactly why yet. So let's see if we can figure out why this happened, why this went down this way. So I'm going to just go back just a slight bit just to recap. Captain Harris, having learned that there are private individuals at the sale who designed purchasing my Negro man Harry for his own personal advantage, you will preemptorily postpone the sale, making such apology as the occasion demands, and effect a private sale with Richard Crowe, Esquire, who offers me $2,000 for him. Let the boy return to me. Believe me to be, very respectfully, Stephen Franks. Now, Richard Crowe, Esquire, when they put that Esquire behind your name, that means that the person is a lawyer. That's what Esquire means. So it looks as though someone was about to purchase Henry with the intent of liberating him. I believe that's what they're saying here. So let's read on a little further and see if that's the case. Captain John Harris, Natchez, November 29, 1852. Now, sir, said Franks to Henry, who had barely reached the house from the auction block, take this pass and go to Jackson and Woodville or anywhere else you wish to see your friends, so that you be back against Monday afternoon. I ordered a postponement of the sale, thinking that I would try you a while longer. I would try you a while longer? He says to the man that insulted his honor that he was ready to shoot down in cold blood with a revolver, and then decided to sell to the Negro traders? Something ain't ringing right here at all. I ordered a postponement of the sale, thinking I would try you a while longer, as I never had cause before to part with you. Now, see if you can't be a better boy. Eagerly taking the note, thanking him with a low bow, turning away, Henry opened the paper, which read, "Permit the bearer, my boy Henry," sometimes calling himself Henry Holland, a kind of Negro pride he has to pass and repass wherever he wants to go, he behaving himself properly, signed Stephen Franks. To all whom it may concern, Natchez, November 29, 1852. Carefully depositing the chart volante in his pocket wallet, Henry quietly entered the hut of Mammy Judy and Daddy Joe. Chapter 9, The Runaway. Oh, sookie. Now we're getting ready to get into something now. "The Lord's good. Bless his name," exclaimed Mammy Judy, wringing her hands as Henry entered their hut. "He hears the prayers of his children. Yeah, have reason to thank God. Yeah, is here this day. Yes, Henry, see what the Lord's done for you. 'Tis true, I's here this day. Thank God for that," added Daddy Joe. "I think," replied he after listening with patience to the old people, "I have reason to thank our Alice and Van Winter's Biddy. They, it seems to me, should have some credit in the matter." "Sure, boy. Go long. Where you going? Your backsliding gonna get you in trouble again, I reckon," replied Mammy Judy. Having heard the conversation between her mistress and Henry, Alice, as a secret, informed Van Winter's Deborah, who informed her fellow servant Biddy, who imparted it to her acquaintance Nellie, the slave of Esquire Potter. Nellie informing her mistress, who told the squire who led Franks into the secret of the whole matter. "Mustn't blame me, Henry," said Alice in an undertone. "I didn't mean the white folks to know what I told Deborah, nor she didn't mean it nother. But that devil, Potter's Nell, us gals mean the first time we catch her out to duck her in the river. She's real white folks nigger. That's just what she is. Never mind, we'll catch her yet." "I don't blame you, Alice, nor either of you, of Mrs. Van Winter's girls, as I know that you are my friends, neither of whom would do anything knowingly to injure me. I know, Alice, that you are a good girl, and believe you would tell me. Yes, Henry, I is your friend, and come to tell you now what the white folks going to do." "What is it, Alice? What do you know?" "Why, that ugly old devil, Dick Crow, God forgive him, but I hate him. I hate him so, 'cause he nothing but po white man. Know how I know? You know how I know him? He come from what? He come from vagina on. Oh, I don't know what that means. Never mind his origin, Alice. Tell me what you know concerning his visit in the house." "I was going to, but the ugly old devil, I hates him so. My Stephen had him in the parlor, and he sold you to him, that ugly old po white devil, for God knows how much, a whole heap of money. 2 something. I know what it was, $2,000, for what was his selling price to Jack Harris. Yes, that was the sum, Henry. I am satisfied as to how much he can be relied on. Even was I to take the advice of the old people here and become reconciled to drag out a miserable life of degradation and bondage under them, I would not be permitted to do so by this man who seeks every opportunity to crush out my lingering manhood and reduce my free spirit to the submission of a slave. He cannot do it. I will not submit to it, and I defy his power to make me submit. Loss of messy, Henry, you free man. How come you not tell me long old? Show, boy, better long. Where you going? Out yonder and not fool long with white folks, said Mammy Judy with surprise. What bring you here anyhow? That's best known to myself, Mammy. What make you keep here so long then that you ain't going for this? Your questions become rather pressing, Mammy. I can't tell you that either. Lord, Lord, Lord. So you're free, man? Well, well, well. Once for all, I now tell you old people that I never told you before, nor never expected to tell you under such circumstances, that I never intend to serve any white man again. I'll die first. The Lord of mercy on my poor soul. And how come you're not gone before? Carrying out the principles and advice of you old people, standing still to see the salvation. But with me, now is the accepted time. Today is the day of salvation. Okay. Well, 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 sighed Mammy Judy. I am satisfied that I am sold, and the wretch who did it seeks to conceal his perfidy by deception. Now, if ever you old people did anything in your lives, you must do it now. What that you want with us? Why, if you'll go, I'll take you on Saturday night and make our escape to a free country. What place you call that? Canada, replied Henry with emotion. How far you going to take me? How far you going to take me? Earnestly inquired the old woman. I can't just now tell the distance. Probably some 2,000 or 3,000 miles from here. The way we'd have to go. The Lord's have mercy on me. And what you gonna do with little Joe? Ain't gonna leave him behind, is you? No, Mammy Judy. I'd bury him in the bottom of the river first. I intend carrying him in a bundle on my back like the Indians carry their babies. What you gonna do for money? You ain't gonna rob folks on the road. No, Mammy, I'll starve first. Have you and Daddy Joe saved nothing from your black-eyed peas and poultry selling for many years? Old man, how much in that pot under the floor there? How long since you counted? Don't know, replied Daddy Joe. Last time I counted, there were 40 guinea. And a guinea with the slave is a $5 gold piece. So 40 times 5, oh, that's a good 200 guinea. Yeah, or 200, no, for 200, it would be $200, $200. Okay, so that's a good $200, so that ought to get him somewhere. Such a matter, and I put in some 6-7 guinea more since that. Then you have some $250 in money. That do you? Inquired Mammy Judy. Oh yes, that of itself is enough. But then take it, go along. Where you going? We old folks too old for going headlong out yonder and don't know where we're going. Sure, boy, take the money and go along, decisively replied the old woman after all her inquisitiveness. If you don't know, I do, Mammy, and that will answer for all. That ain't gonna do us. We old folks ain't politicians and understand the grammar of these places, and when we get that, then maybe don't like it and can't get back. Sure, child. So long, where you going? What do you say, Daddy Joe? Whatever you have to say must be said quick, as time with me is precious. We is too old this time of day, child, to go way out, yeah. The Lord knows what. Better where we is. To Lord knows where. Better where we is. You'll not be too old to go if these whites once take a notion to sell you. What will you do then? Trust to the Lord. We just gonna trust in the Lord. Yes, the same old slave song, trust to the Lord. Then I gotta go. And ain't you gonna take the money, Henry? Interrupted the old woman. No, mammy. Since you will not go, I'll leave it for you and Daddy Joe, as you may yet have use for it, or those may desire to use it who better understand what use to make of it than you and Daddy Joe seem willing to be instructed in. Then you won't have the money. I thank you and Daddy most kindly, Mammy Judy, for your offer, and only refuse because I have 200 guineas about me. Dang, he got 200 guineas of his own? Shoot, he rich. Show, boy, you got all that? No call to want that. Little we got. What you where you get all that money? Don't reckon you're gonna tell me. Didn't steal from my Stephen, don't reckon. No, mommy, I'm incapable of stealing from anyone, but I have from time to time taken by littles some of the earnings due me for more than 18 years service to this man Franks, which at the low rate of $200 a year would amount to $1,600 more than I secured, exclusive of the interest, which would have more than supplied my clothing, to say nothing of the injury done me by degrading me as a slave. Still, indeed, I would that when I had an opportunity, I had taken 50,000 instead of 2. I am to understand you old people is positively declining to go, am I? No, child, we can't go. We put our trust in the Lord. He bring us out more than to conquer. I really don't understand. I really don't understand that little trope they use in there. More than to conquer. I don't understand that one. Maybe there's somebody out there. Maybe one of y'all can explain that to me, because I'm still trying to figure that one out. I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but it looks like more than to conquer. More than to conquer. Okay, I'll work on that one. But in the meanwhile, that's the end of our reading for tonight, and we'll pick up from here on the morrow. This is Doc Ock from Noon and 9. I'm about to sign off, but before I do, let me say something to all you, including Cindy Lou, and especially all you young folks out there. You know I don't like having to give you a quiz because you already a whiz, so it's time to go ahead and get about your biz. Go ahead and take your little head and lay it on your little pillow on your little bed and close those your eyes while you wait on that sun to rise. And when you feel those sunbeams beaming down on your eyes, you know that it's time for you to rise and shine, oh children of mine. And in the meantime, all you big people out there, all you adults, you know what you need to do. If you're watching on Facebook, give us a like. If you are on YouTube, give us a thumbs up. The thumbs up don't do nothing for us on Facebook, but the thumbs up on YouTube is the same thing as a like on Facebook. So if you're on YouTube, give us a thumbs up. And then last but not least, be a true beast and go ahead and subscribe to the Tubular Black Facts channel right here below. Hit that button, give it a lick one time real quick. It won't hurt. It's painless. It's not even time consuming. It won't take you but a second, I reckon. And in the meanwhile, we'll be black tomorrow night with more stories from the Crosby Archives. Tubular Black Facts and Doc Ock at Noon and 9 signing off as we say good night to Lakeisha and what is this? Oh, what are we reading tonight? She asked, what are we reading tonight? Blake, or the Huts of America. That was the book we were reading from tonight. Blake, or the Huts of America, and that's written by Martin R. Delany, one of the oldest and most erudite black nationalists. So from him sprang a lot of the thoughts about black nationalism and black folks having something for ourselves. In the meanwhile, may peace be with all of you, as well as some justice, because peace without justice disgusts us, and we don't like being disgusted, but we don't mind being discussed. So feel free to talk about us as much as you like. And in the meantime, we will see you tomorrow night. Oh, here we go. We're going on into our transition. Let me not forget to do the transition. Here we go.